أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إن خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إن هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسل وأغلالا وسعيرا صدق الله العلي العظيم. 10th class, I am talking to you for lecture number 6. Slide is visible to you, and this slide is telling that 10th class lecture number 6. Interesting information in the sense that I will discuss about the waste products of the living things. Even you are entering the petrol into the vehicle, all petrol, all octane will not be consumed, and much percentage of that petrol will be consumed in the form of carbon dioxide, and it will come out as a byproduct, waste product, and a lot of waste products present in the air. So similarly, when living things are eating and they are digesting and they are using particles to produce ATP, and most of the things are being absorbed like digestive products. You know that amino acid. What type of the food you possess, 10th class students? You know, protein, fats and the carbohydrates. You eat three types of food, and protein, your protein, when I will say that your food is digested, when I will be able to say, when protein changes to amino acid, I will say this is digestion. I will say yes, protein is digested. When fats will change into fatty acid and glycerol, I will say fat is digested. When your starch will change into glucose, I will say your starch is digested. Who will change protein to amino acid? Who will change fats into fatty acid and glycerol? Who will change into starch into glucose? Enzymes will change. Where they will change? At which part of your body they will change in a tube, they will change in a gut, they will change in the alimentary canal. And you are watching in the slide that is after some time I will show you by slides. This is a nitrogenous waste component. I would like to talk about alimentary canal. Who will remove this waste products from the body? Who will remove the nitrogenous waste components from the body? The enzymes will change the protein into amino acids. The enzymes will change the fats into fatty acid and glycerols. The enzymes will change starch to glucose in a gut, I mean alimentary canal. When they are digested, so definitely they will be absorbed, because main objective to digest the food, protein, to conversion of the protein into amino acids, the conversion of the fats into the fatty acid and glycerol, conversion of the starch to the glucose, the main objective to be absorbed in the blood and to produce ATP molecules, by which way you will be able to perform the activities. All molecules will be absorbed? No, some will be waste products. Yes, you are thinking right, because there are two types of the waste products which are produced in the body. One type of the waste product will be digestive waste products. One type of the waste products which is produced due to nitrogen components. Nitrogenous waste component, I think that is more important in the sense, because I am telling nitrogenous waste component, when they are present in the body, they will make more harmful effects than digestive waste products. So two different systems are removing two different waste products. I will differentiate these two type of waste products. We have two different openings to remove two different waste products. One is anus, which is the part of digestive system, and one are the genital organs which are removing nitrogenous waste component. So it means that these technically, sometimes we laugh, sir, waste products, sir, you are talking about we are going to washroom, we are removing the waste products, and you may be laughing when I am talking this information in the classroom. Students, these are bombs inside your body. Yes, if you are talking about a bomb, very He1 propellant. This is the high explosive propellant which is being produced in Pakistan Ordnance Factory. You know that what is the composition of that He1? He1 mean that is a high level propellant, mean that is in the missiles they are present. It will propel the missile from the one place to another, and they consist of nitrogen. The composition of that He1 is nitrocellulose, mean that nitrogenous component, when it is present in your body, that behave like explosion. Just like explosion kills the people from the outside, that kills the people from inside if they are not going to. So this is a blessing of Allah that these are the systems who are removing these waste products from the body. So what is the nitrogenous waste component? Those waste components are produced in our body. When the DNA, RNA, DNA is hereditary material, and the DNA is the part of the chromosome, and RNA, three types of RNA you already know: messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA, transfer RNA. These RNA, definitely they are going to form by mitosis. Cell is going to divide by mitosis, the new DNAs will be formed, and some enzymes like DNAs, I am naming one enzyme, you are watching in slide, I will the removal of nitrogenous waste component. I am talking about how the nitrogenous waste component will be produced by DNA enzyme, DNase enzyme. The DNase enzyme will break the DNA into the particles which will be waste product, the nitrogenous waste component. The chief nitrogenous waste component in the human body is ammonia. So how it is produced? By conversion of the extra DNA which is not being used, because DNase enzyme will digest the extra DNA. It will digest the DNA into the ammonia. Ammonia will change into the nitrate in the urea cycle. And what will happen in the liver? This cycle, which is a urea cycle, will form the nitrogenous waste component in the liver, because those nitrogenous components are not being used in the body and they are behaving like explosion. They are He1 like that. They are much harmful for the human body. That's why you was changing ammonia to urea, which was little less harmful. So when changed ammonia to urea, urea plus water equal to urine, and that is the liquid waste product. You know your liquid waste product when you are going to remove those waste products from the body. Liquid waste product which is removing from your body, that is the urine. So urea plus water equal to urine. How it comes out? Through the kidneys, because these are the excretory organs, the removal of nitrogenous. So definition is written. I divided waste products into two types. One is egestion, one is excretion. Mean the food which is digested in your alimentary canal, gut, esophagus, stomach, into small intestine, the large intestine. You know that this digested waste product will be absorbed by ileum. You know all phenomena you studied in 9th class. So what will happen? The waste product which will come out from the digestive system, which will not be absorbed, will be digestive waste products, and that digestive waste products will come out from the body, that is egestion. So you have to differentiate. Sometimes you will mix up these two terminologies. I am differentiating again and again these two terminologies. I am differentiating these two waste products separately, because when you will eat protein, that changes to amino acid, just digested product. Fats into fatty acid, glycerol. I am telling you again, the starch which changes to glucose. But the problem is that all digested food will not be absorbed by the ileum, which is the small. Some will remain in the body, that will be a digestive waste product. The digestive waste products will come out by a procedure, that is egestion. Now I will show you one slide. The definition, egestion, I have to define the excretion. Yes, I know. Removal of the nitrogenous waste component from the body is called as excretion. The removal of digestive waste product from the body is called as egestion. So you have to differentiate between these two terms. Now I would like to share one information. Now this is the second slide. The definition of egestion. Digestive waste products come through alimentary canal. So what is the alimentary canal? Where the digestive enzymes are present. Why the digestive enzymes are present? Because they are present because they have to convert the protein into amino acid. They have to change the fats into fatty acid, glycerol. They have to change the starch to glucose, because when glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, glycerols will be formed, that will be able to absorb into blood. You got one idea. When food becomes the part of the blood, you can 100% confirm that food is digested. So that's why your digestive system is present, just to change the large molecule. This is a machine, grinding machine. Enzymes do these things. Mechanical digestion do these things. Chemical digestion do these things. You know the definition of these two terms. I know, that's why I am speaking these two terms. You are grinding the particles into the small particles. When you are grinding the particles into small particles, you are just dissolving into the blood. So when they will become the part of the blood, you can say that is being absorbed. When this food goes to your organelle like mitochondria, when it will react with the oxygen to produce the energy and the ATP, then you can say that the food is being assimilated, because that becomes the part of your body. If I am speaking due to ATP, so egestion, excretion, these are the two terms, because you will confuse in these two terms, and you will understand that these two terms are same, because you will define normally, so removal of waste product. No, you have to divide the waste products into two types. You have to tell at least the two terminologies in reference to human body. When digestive waste product will come out of the body, that will be called as egestion, spelling written. If you, I think slide visibility should be there. I should, yes, now slide is visible to you. Just check it now. Yes, that is visible to you now. So removal of digestive waste product is called as egestion, and removal of nitrogenous waste component is called as excretion. Nitrogenous waste component, this is important, because where nitrogenous waste component was found, because this is a question from your side, because you understood that digestive waste products was formed in digestive system. Where the nitrogenous waste component is formed, I will say you it is formed in the liver. Question again, so why the nitrogenous waste component is formed? Because digestive waste product, we understand, because when all food is not being digested, some part is not digested, or some part is not being absorbed by the blood, that will come out, and some part which is not digested in our body. Which food is not digested in our body? Always. Even your digestive system is okay, you are healthy, but one food will not be digested. Just think, cellulose, but you are not going to eat the grass. You are not going to eat the grass like the buffalo, because you are not grazing, because you lack one enzyme, cellulase, and cellulase enzyme present in the buffaloes, and buffaloes consist of cellulase enzyme, and they will digest the cellulose into the glucose. Your cellulose will not be digested. That's why doctors will advise you to eat the cellulose as much as possible, because cellulose will go into your body, it will not be digested. When it will not be digested, it will come out in the form of the fibers. It will push the food down into your digestive system. It will increase the wave-like contraction and relaxation, and increase of the wave-like contraction and relaxation will increase the peristalsis. And peristalsis, you know that is a wave-like contraction which start from the esophagus, which will follow the stomach, which will follow the small intestine, follow the large intestine, and this is just like a force which is propelling the food down. And if your peristalsis is good, it means your digestive system is good, and that's why you are walking, you are playing games, and you are always drinking much water. Reason, you just wanted to increase your peristaltic activity. Now we go into the digestive system, and this is the called as egestion. And now I am in another topic which I just wanted to share. What the point I wanted to say by this collective informations? What is the point? It means nature is maintaining your concentration inside the body. Nature know which thing is useful for you, which thing is harmful for you. The thing which is useful for you, the thing which is useful for you, the thing which is useful for you, that is being used in your body. The thing which is not useful for you, that is being released, that is being removed from your body in the form of the waste products. Just like digestive waste products is being removed from the body, just like the nitrogenous waste component. And that nitrogenous waste component was produced. The question I did, sir, where it is produced? In the liver it is produced. So why the nitrogenous waste component is formed? Why the nitrogenous waste component is formed? Nitrogenous waste component is formed because DNA and RNA and protein even. You know, nitrogen is the part of the protein, it is not dangerous. When it is not the part of the protein, it becomes dangerous. When nitrogen is the part of amino acid, it is not dangerous. When nitrogen is not the part of amino acid, it is dangerous. It means there are two types of amino acid, essential amino acid and non-essential amino acids. And amino acids which are not essential in our body, no need to make the protein, because that protein is not essential. So why you are wasting your amino acid? Why you are just making that protein which is useless in your body? So better option, you just break non-essential amino acid into waste component, and that the liver do. Liver break non-essential amino acid into ammonia, and ammonia which is little harmful. than urea. So better to remove, to change ammonia into the urea. All these reactions occur in the liver. So urea is less harmful and ammonia is more harmful. Anybody ask what is your chief nitrogenous waste component in your body? You will say, you will not say ammonia, because ammonia changes to urea. Because the God gave you option to change ammonia into urea by urease enzyme. This is a urea cycle you will study in second year. So urea production is the liver. Liver is the factory of the urea. Liver is removing this nitrogenous waste component. Then you may say, sir, kidney is removing. No, kidney is removing, but liver is making. Liver will give this urea to the kidney by the blood. Then kidney will remove this urea, and your kidney is out of order. The urea will not go out. And which process will be affected? Which process will be affected? Excretion will be affected, because removal of the nitrogenous waste component is called as excretion. Now go back to one terminology. I just want to share one terminology. I want your attention now, because this I will draw a line around that terminology. Yes, this one is that homeostasis. Homeostasis. So if in any society, houses are being maintained by the society, even in the countries are being maintained by the management, by the ministers. The colleges are maintained by the management. Similarly, your body is being maintained by your creator. How it is maintained? If your waste product is more, so that waste product will be removed. Similarly, the balance between the all products which are present in your body will be maintained. Your internal body temperature will be maintained. Your internal water concentration will be maintained. Your internal nitrogenous waste component will be maintained. That's why I defined the nitrogenous waste component. First of all, your digestive waste component will be maintained inside the body and outside the body. Similarly, in the plants also similar things occur. If the water is more, it will come out through the stomata in the form of the vapors, and that is called as a transpiration. Similarly, if the water comes in the liquid state from the water comes in the liquid form, that is guttation, Guttation. So I explained two types of removal of the water from the plants, which I will explain in the coming lectures. When the water comes in the form of the vapors, so water is extra, so that will come out in the form of the vapors through the stomata. You studied in the previous sessions transpiration. But water comes through the liquid form, that is new one. When the water comes through the liquid form, sometimes water comes in the liquid form, in the form of droplet, when it is extra. At the night time especially, you see in cold weather, when you are moving out in the morning and you was exercising and your feet was wet. Reason is that because vapors form the water, the grass will not be wet. It means that is waste product is coming in the form of the liquid. That liquid which come out in the form of liquid, that is called as a guttation, Guttation, guttation. That is called as a guttation. So it is clear now. This all mechanism in which internal concentration is being maintained. Water should not be more, water should not be less. Digestive waste product will not be more, digestive waste product will not be less. Nitrogenous waste component is produced, they should be removed. If they will remain, the body is in danger. Who maintain this? Who maintain this balance? The creator maintains this balance by different mechanism. It means that if you are going to doctor and you are telling that my nitrogenous waste product is not being removed, if you are going to doctor, you are telling that my temperature is not being maintained, if you are going and you are telling my digestive waste product is not being maintained, never mean that your internal system is not working. Your internal system was working. When your internal system was failed, when this internal system was failed, then there was need to go to the doctor advice. So it means that if you are healthy, your internal system is working. The things are being imbalanced, but they came into balance once again due to your internal system. This internal system, which is controlled by nervous system, which is maintaining your nitrogenous waste component, which is maintaining your water concentration, which is maintaining your digestive waste component, which is maintaining water concentration in the plants, which is maintaining everything, every chemical in your blood, which is maintaining your ATP produced, which is maintaining formation of protein from amino acid, which is maintaining conversion of the protein into amino acid. The water concentration remain constant in your body by this mechanism, and formation of ammonia from non-essential amino acid, this system is working, and ammonia changes to urea. Ammonia is a more harmful. Question, sir, why ammonia is a more harmful? Ammonia is less soluble in water. So why it is harmful, sir? If less soluble in water, that never mean that it should be more dangerous. Because when it is not soluble in water, how you will remove from the body in the solid form? No. This is the waste product. Nitrogenous waste component comes out of the body in the form of the liquid. So this is further two differences I am explaining. The digestive waste product will come in the form of the solid, and the nitrogenous waste component will come in the form of the liquids. And you can see the visibility in the slides are there. Three terms you can see: osmoregulation, the thermoregulation, and the excretion. I will define one by one. You can see in the slide the maintenance of the water concentration. Which bigger term I want to explain? Homeostasis. Homeostasis is the bigger term, in the sense that maintenance of your internal system, your maintenance, your balance system in the body. Everything is being controlled, everything is under control, everything, no chemical become at higher concentration, no chemical become at a lower concentration. When nitrogenous waste component is more, I start from here. When non-essential amino acids are more, they will convert into ammonia. When ammonia will be formed, it will be converted. Ammonia is harmful because it is not soluble in water. It will not come out from the body because kidney need to remove nitrogenous waste component by dissolving in the water, because blood consists of water, and blood will go to kidney, it will filter the blood, and definitely the water will be able to dissolve the nitrogenous waste component. If anything will be more soluble in water, if anything is more soluble in water, mean that is more polar. So urea is more polar than ammonia, and when urea will be soluble in the water, the urea removal will be quite easier one than the ammonia. It means that is also our balance system, controlled system, that removal of ammonia is dangerous and removal of urea is not much dangerous. So your liver converted ammonia to urea. Your liver converted ammonia to ammonia. Ammonia to urea, and urea plus water equal to urine. When it goes to kidney, and kidney was able to remove your urine in easiest format, because urea is more soluble. I will write urea formula also in the next lectures, in which that will show that polarity is more. I will justify that polar bonds are more in the ammonia. Now go back to three definition. Osmoregulation, your body temperature is being maintained, your body temperature maintained, that is the osmoregulation. When body temperature is more, and when body temperature is maintained, that is also the thermoregulation. It means that is the part of homeostasis. Your internal system is being maintained. Removal of nitrogenous waste component will be called as excretion, because that is also nitrogenous waste component will be more, your body will be affected. Now last two terms I will speak, and that will be last, and I will explain the upcoming sessions. These informations will come again and again. In the photosynthesis respiration, you have seen when at the daytime, when you have seen, if you will see here, I move this picture up, and you can see removal of carbon dioxide and the oxygen. This is interesting, and it is show homeostasis in plants. How? At the daytime, the respiration and photosynthesis both were occurring, and what happened? At the daytime, the oxygen which was used in respiration came from photosynthesis, and plant is not getting oxygen from outside. And what the plant was doing? Plant was releasing oxygen. Reason, some part of oxygen which was produced in photosynthesis, some part of oxygen produced in the photosynthesis, that was used by the plant for the respiration. The remaining oxygen is useless, not useful for the plants. It will go into atmosphere, and it will be released from the plants for us, and we will do respiration. Clear? In one living thing that is harmful, in one living thing that is useful. Now I am telling you interesting information. You was going to washroom, and you was removing the nitrogenous waste components from the body, and you think, sir, it is the waste products, and they are just making dirty over land, the nitrogenous waste components which is coming. Or that is blessing for the plants, because that nitrogenous components are fertilizers. So why you are removing from the body? Why the one living things are removing nitrogenous waste component? Because there is use. The nature made their use at other place. Where? In the plants. How they will use? They will use in the form of the fertilizers. because that nitrogenous waste component will change into nitrates. And nitrates, how the bicer nitrogen nitrates are used in the plants, what is the benefit of the nitrates? That consists of nitrogen, and nitrogen will change into protein via amino acid. First they will form amino acid and they will change into protein. And similarly, liquid water, extra water will come out from the plant in the form of the vapor. That is also a type of homeostasis. Transpiration is the type of homeostasis. You are just maintaining, living things are maintaining internal concentration by different mechanism, that everything should remain in the balance. If the plants will remove the water in liquid state, that is not transpiration, I told guttation. That is the guttation. And guttation word I just want to show. Yes, this is the only the word I wanted to show now. This is the guttation. When it will go in the form of the vapor, that is the transpiration. When it goes in the form of the liquid, that is the guttation. Thank you very much. And this was lecture number 6, 10th class. And you have to repeat these informations again and again because these information will be used in the next lectures. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Take care.